CS2 is arguably the worst competitive game. And this isn't clickbait, okay? This is actually what I believe. Even though I play it, you might say, oh, why do you play the game? And I'm like, I'm trying to find the fun in the game, but in the recent, since 2024, I haven't found it. I feel like the game's gotten worse. So I'm going to list a couple things and explain a couple things in this video that might be the reasons why CS2 got so worse and so bad. And yes, I'm talking about CS2 and not CSGO. CSGO was the best game. CS2 is now the worst game ever created. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the feel of the game. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what CS2 did not listen to, because going from tick rate to sub tick has created Peaker's advantage. It just made the gameplay nonsensical. For example, you would in many instances die even though you're covered by a wall. But that's not the only thing in feel that changed. The game now feels slow. It's not fun for movement players, at least. Surfing is straight up dead because of ramp bugs. Pixel surfs are everywhere and pretty much game breaking, which I actually like, but for competitive players, it might not be as fun because you could probably silent jump from crazy locations, which would simply not make sense to the gameplay itself. There's probably a lot of things I'm missing, but those are a good idea of what has changed for the worse in the game. But I'm just going to be moving on to the next point, which is false bans. So as you may know, it's very easy to get banned if you have high DPI. And the worst part is that if you get banned for having high DPI and it's not a ban wave, you will end up not getting unbanned anytime soon. The people who I know were false banned, for example, Horse, which was in one of my videos. And if you don't believe me, then I will post obviously a link of the Reddit post that shows proof of him not cheating, or at least giving at least a chance of you guys believing that he did not cheat. If you're too lazy to read the post, then I'll just explain briefly what the post shows. So it shows him a video of him getting false banned, like pretty much inside of the game. He just flicks on his teammate and then a window pops out saying disconnected. You have been vac banned from secure servers or something. That's what it usually says. That's what it said in this video. So it is a real video. It's not edited. You can even hear the Discord call keep going on in the background, which is kind of funny. And obviously, Horse did not do nothing. He went to contact Steam, and it said that they couldn't do anything. And I imagine that's the same issue for many people. Just imagine how many people got false banned and are still banned ever since. It kind of sucks to imagine that, but it is a real thing. And for a person who knows that information, that I can just get banned randomly by just flicking, which, in my gameplay, I love flicking. It's really fun, actually. But just knowing that I could be banned one day just because I flicked too hard on a teammate, it would kind of suck. It would really suck to get banned, okay? It literally gives me nightmares. I cannot sleep thinking that I am safe on CS2 and my account will not get banned. But the worst part is now we're going to be switching to cheaters. Yes, cheaters are an issue even though legit people are getting false banned. Makes no sense, right? I know. It's like filtering out the legit people and keeping the cheaters in the game. It's really ridiculous, and I'm just going to talk about that now. So recently there was the major qualifiers, and we've seen a lot of cheaters shooting through walls. It was kind of obvious they had no information, and it was actually not only just one player, but sometimes there's full teams cheating. And it's kind of surprising that it's so easy to cheat and become like such a high tier team in the game. Obviously, I won't talk much about that anymore. I don't have many opinions on cheaters at this point. Like, they're just there because of CS2, and I can't say much more. But now I'm going to be talking about the updates, obviously. So out of this, everything we've talked about, what do you think the latest update is? And let me tell you that it was after 2 weeks of nothing. Nothing has happened in these 2 weeks. No updates, no nothing. What do you think was the new update? If you guessed that it was a fix on only one map and it was a gap in geometry, then you'd be right somehow. I don't know how you guessed that. Maybe you looked it up. I don't know, you cheater. But all they did was fix a gap in geometry. And not only that, this is not the only update I've had an issue with. In fact, there was much bigger updates, like fixed bug where loadout item couldn't be equipped, which was the 4th of January. And in 2024, it was the first update in 2024 ever. And it was kind of a big update because people were like, holy crap, we're like stepping into a new era. But guess what? The fixes were actually the bugs created. Whenever they fixed the loadout issue, whenever you would start a game, you'd start with P2000s even though you equipped a USPS. And I don't remember ever having that issue before the update. What is going on? What is wrong with the developers behind Valve? Like, what happened? And obviously this is nearing the end of the video, but just remember that playing CSGO is almost impossible. It's a legacy version now. All you can do is play Surf, which is probably what I'm going to do in the background after editing this video. And if you're still here, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun watching this video, or at least if you have an opinion or something I did wrong in the video, of course I'd like you to comment and explain to me what I did wrong or whatever. And yeah, I know the situation sucks, and I know if you're watching this video, you probably know about the game CS2 at this point. But I'm sorry, but I guess it is what it is, and I'm going to change game now.